What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having. What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your truly, of course, Mac. Hope you all having a great day today. And today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build. And today's speed build, we're making another lottery pick of my old builds. So I'll be picking an old build for y'all to go check out. Hopefully y'all do enjoy it. A few y'all probably already watched it, but that is totally fine because y'all love me. You're gonna watch it anyways. Love y'all too. So anyways, so today we're actually gonna be continuing. So anyways, first of all, if I hope y'all do enjoy the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And let's get straight back to the story. So we're gonna be continue off where we left off in the last commentary. So if you guys don't know what we're doing, we're actually I'm reciting pretty much all of Life of the Pearson history. I'm going to try to go with it as much detail and as little time as possible. I'm hoping that this happens because I'm trying to like round up my Machiavelli series, not series, a kind of a series I'm doing old videos. And I thought I'd talk about Life of the Pearson because it was a big I did it for 4 years, it was a big part of that channel. So I thought for the people that haven't watched it and are always curious about what was going on with that LV, I'll go ahead and lay it down so y'all can understand what was going on there and the drama behind it. And also, if I do end up playing it, because I will be, I didn't talk about it in the last part, but I will be bringing it back, not now, probably at the end of May or so. I will be bringing back Life of the Pearsons. So it will be a wait away, but it will be worth it. So, yeah. So if you guys are curious or are interested in watching the next season, y'all will be pretty much updated by the time we're done this playback. So yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and continue because we have a long way to go. So where we left off, I talked about how I manipulated. Again, I'm not big into manipulating, so let me just clear that off. I don't manipulate my game a lot. I don't like doing that. I like keeping it, organic as possible. I might do little touches here and there just to, help my Sims, help my Sims out. But I don't I said like 55 times there, but I don't like, making everything out myself. I like when my Sims pick out their own stuff and I can elaborate off of it. That's what I like to play. I don't really do it myself. I feel like it's not really real. And plus, my Sims are especially the Sims I play with, they're very weird. And they're very weird sometimes. And they may do the most random things out of nowhere, and it's a lot of fun. I think that's one of my favorite ways to play, or one of my favorite things that can happen is when, I have a vision of something to go. I'll have a vision of something and then my Sims will do something else and then it's a big blow up in my face. And actually with this series, I guess I can talk about for all my Machiavellis, all my Pearson fans, I can talk about all the big blow ups and how actually things are actually supposed to play out but didn't play out because one action happened. I'll talk about that, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back into the story. So where we left off with Keon. I told you guys about how I got rid of the twins with this one girl. Don't remember what her name was. How that happened. And then Lacey came back. So Lacey came back now, and she came back with, of course, Gianluca. Not Gianluca, my bad. She came back with what's his name again? Keon at the time. 1 of 10. Yes, y'all remember? Oh my god. Whew, what a generation. 10 kids. But anyways, Keon at the time, and so they decided that they were gonna make it work. I was happy for that, and so they ended up having him, and then they ended up having another child after that, which her name was Kalia, who was the pretty much is it called the matriarch, I think, of the next generation. So they end up having her, and then they actually have another child named Dante, but Dante actually kind of grew. She kind of happened prematurely, and so they ended up actually sadly losing him, which was a very sad thing. That was the first time that was of course me actually doing it myself. I actually got the idea because I had what's it called again? I was watching a YouTube video, I think at the time, about not miscarriage, about somebody having a miscarriage. I was like, you know what? Let me add that to my game. Like I said, I'm very a spur of the moment person, so if I am watching something, I'm like, let me add that into my game. I thought I'd do that. I kind of messed up with Dante because his name was not supposed to even be Dante. It was supposed to be something else because that generation was like the K generation. I think even before then, I have this thing now where I name my kids off of it's like the 100 baby challenge, the 100 baby alphabet challenge, you know. So like that generation was the K generation, and then after that we have the Z generation, then the V generation, and now we're in the H generation. You know, it's weird like that. It just magically happens. And so that was actually the K generation. So I kind of was mad at myself that I named him Dante instead of like a K name, but whatever. I actually ended up naming another child Nikki, but that's later on in the story. So anyways, he had Dante. He ended up passing away, sadly. So that was very tragic in the story. And you would think that was supposed to like separate them, but it actually got them back together. I was actually thinking of separating them at that point, but I just couldn't do it. Like they love each other. Like honestly, till this day, I have never had a sim couple as strong as Lacey and Marcella. Like I made a video dedicated to their love. That's how much I knew how strong it was. Like till this day, I'm always trying to find a sim couple that can match it, and I still have it. It's just it was OG. It was something else. It was great. They were the moment. I loved Lacey and Marcelo. But anyways, back to the story. Lacey, then they end up like after that the doctors quote unquote said, like honestly that's what I thought I was gonna do, but the doctors said that she was not gonna have kids again, but literally 5 days after that, so literally 5 episodes, she ended up getting pregnant with their next child, which was Kayana, who was good. And then after that, they ended up having another, they got pregnant again. And this one was the Holy Grail. So pretty much at that time, I was also playing the 100 Baby Challenge. And I was really getting sick and tired of my Sims just having, what the flip is that? Oh, is that a spider? Okay, I'll go kill it in a second. Just Oh my god, you disgusting dog. Sorry, my dog just farted. I'm like, what the flip was that? So I got a spider up there, I got a dog fart on my face. It's going great today. But oh my god, it smells so nasty. Oh, you nasty. Oh my god. Ooh, that smells disgusting. What am I feeding you? Oh, that smells terrible. But oh my god, it's so bad. Y'all, it's just, listen, my dog has the dirtiest farts. It is so gross. And she knows it. She just, anyway, it's silent but deadly. So back to the story. So yeah, at the time I was playing the 100 Baby Challenge. And so I was tired of having 3 Sims at the same time. So I leveled up to 4. And not remembering that when I play The Sims, because I literally said to myself, Malik, remember to lower it when you're playing, Life with the Pearsons, because I don't want 4 kids. And so I go into this pregnancy without lowering it down, and magically I had 4 kids, bro. I was traumatized. Fun fact: I never got those 4 kids on the life and on the 100 challenge. Yeah, it just worked that way. I never got them in the 100 challenge, but on the first chance, I got it with the Life of the Pearsons, and I was traumatized. You guys, the episode again, I was shook. I was like, how am I gonna do with this? We already have what we have 3 kids already. That makes 7 kids. I don't want any more. I was done. I was happy. But then literally the next season started, and she got pregnant again. Lacey got pregnant. Like, she was so fertile, it was insane. We honestly were so. I was even my people at the time that were watching were just so shook on how she could be so fertile. Like, she was just popping out twins. Like, she popped out 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruplets, then twins. We had twins at the time, and I was just like, I can't, because could you imagine? I was like, how am I gonna make up a storyline for like 9 Sims? Because again, Dante died, so I couldn't play with him again, which was actually at the time heaven, because I couldn't play with, imagine playing with 11. It was 11 Sim household. It was insane. So coming up with a storyline for all of them was not gonna happen. But there was a little storylines here and there. Like, Kayana was the rude one. She just was mean. She got the mean trait, so she just became the mean girl of the house. I didn't really play with her that heavy. I played with wait. Oh, that no. Yes, okay. I was like, wait. Who's Keon again? Yes, Keon happened this generation. So I ended up playing with Keon and Clea. I ended up playing with mainly the 2 first Sims, the first born Sims, mainly because they're the firstborn. They're the ones who get the most storyline. The last ones are, or should I say, the ones that are born at the end, hardly get anything from me. So I didn't. The triplets, you would think they'd be a great storyline. I did not play with them that heavy, which is really sad because again, it would have been not quadruplets. My bad. Quadruplets would have been a great storyline, but I didn't play with them. So I ended up playing with Keon and Clea. So Keon actually was a very I don't even know how to phrase this without like I don't want to offend anybody, but Keon had a very fragile mental state. He grew up with fake friends, people that he thought were actually his friends growing up actually weren't. If I remember properly, there was this one guy, oh my god, I can't even remember. I know there was this one episode where he attempted to end himself. Again, I don't want to say it the word. He attempted on his life and it didn't happen, so they tried to getting him help. Again, I actually didn't even dive into, see, back then, again, like I said, I had so much kids that I couldn't even dive in properly into the storyline, so I really missed a good storyline right there, but I didn't even dive into it. But I know I dedicated like one episode to it, and the mom talked to Keon and they got over it at the time. But I remember his mental state was like crushed. It was a lot going on, but then he ended up meeting his girlfriend, who's actually, it was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet. He was kind of like in the preppy kid, but kind of not. He was like with that preppy kid that had friends but didn't have any friends, and then she was that loner girl that had a group, like had friends, if that makes any sense. It was weird. So they ended up meeting. I think it was because of a group project. She ended up coming over, talking. They're actually kind of, not say enemies, but they were just people from different social circles, different social circles. I can't pronounce it. They were just two people from different circles. You know what I'm trying to say. They're just two people from different social, yeah, that type of thing, and they just somehow clicked. And they ended up getting together. It was kind of weird at first because she was kind of like gothic and he was kind of preppy, but they made it work. And they ended up getting together and they ended up having 2 kids. And their kids, I think it was Bria. The person, I think it was Fries. I don't think she watched my video anymore. They're gonna be Fries. She named her Bria, and then we had Ali. So Bria and Ali. And sadly, Keon actually passed away from laughter. Out of anything, he passed away from laughter for some reason while Izumi was actually pregnant with Ailey, and then his storyline got cut. After that, I stopped playing with them. It just didn't feel right to play with them anymore. That Kian was in there. I could have totally done something with that storyline if I think about it now, but I didn't. And then I ended up playing with Kalia instead. And we'll get to her storyline in the next one. I'm sorry guys if I'm talking a bit slow again. I'm trying to remember as I'm going on, so bear with me. But hope y'all are enjoying this. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. This is Peace. Bye. I love y'all. See y'all then. Peace.